what's crack-a-lackin', guys? Today I got another Wi-Fi battle for you, and today I'm using Pokemon that you can find on either Team Aqua or Team Magma squad. Yeah, represent. And I'd just like to point out that I did have another battle before this. The guy was using a Dragonite, Electivire, Ferrothorn, Gyarados, what else? Infernape and Gengar, and I managed to get the win. The guy DC'd right after the Electivire fainted at the end, so I did not get the video for that. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah. Today, here's the battle I got for you now. So Sam's issuing a challenge, and of course we accept. Well, actually I'm the one that pretty much issued the challenge for him, but he leads off with his Crobat, and we do the same with Shade, my Crobat here, looking nice and shiny. So he goes for the Confuse Ray. Weirdly enough, he outspeeds me. I'm kind of disappointed, but Shade's doing alright. He redeems himself here because he manages to break through the confusion and go for that U-turn because I really have nothing except for a Brave Bird for this Crobat, and I don't want to be damaging myself all out right at the start just like that. You know, Shade's more about the slow, sensitive game here. So I'm gonna go out and send out my Big Jaws Sharpedo, who has a speed boost. So I'm gonna go for the Protect because I want to see what he's gonna do. I didn't really think he'd stay in, so he didn't want to anyways. He went for the U-turn there. But I got the Protect off, so I'm going to get another speed boost here, and I'm going to try to hit him up with a Waterfall. Should do a decent amount. I mean, Crobat isn't the most defensive Pokemon. It's not the most frail either. And you get the Toxic off. And here's where I regretted not going into my Zatanna, the Zangoose, who has the ability Toxic Boost. But whatever, it's all good. I'm going to go for another Waterfall here and try to take this thing out. Because the thing with this Team Aqua / Magma team is there's a huge weakness to fighting types. And kind of bug and flying as well. To some extent. So, luckily enough, that Crobat's gone. I'm gonna get off another speed boost here, and now this thing's just outrageously fast. Like, there's no point in the speed boost. I kind of wish it had the same ability for the attack as well, like kind of like a Dragonance. But anyway, I'm gonna switch out because I don't want to mess with this Electivire while my Big Jaws is out there. I'm gonna go straight into Adamantium, my Mega Aggron, or would have been a Mega Aggron had he not made a nice prediction here. Went for the Cross Chop, which pretty much just sends Adamantium back to the Adamantium factory to converse with Wolverine or something. So I'm gonna go out and send out Terrence to Walrein. This is a specially defensive Walrein with the Assault Vest. Pretty much the reason he doesn't have Toxic or Rest on him. But anyways, I'm gonna go for the Earthquake, which I regret doing because as I should have known that this Walrein here is more of a special attacker than an attacker, so I really regret doing that. But he's gonna go down to a second Thunder Punch. Originally, I wanted this Walrein to have Yawn and Block to go with Houndoom's Dream Eater to cover fighting types a little better, but that didn't work out so well, and the Assault Vest really shines now and then. Anyways, I go back out into Big Jaws to protect myself, get a speed boost off just to make sure in case he switches out into something that, you know, I'll be faster anyways. And I didn't know if this thing gets any priority moves at all, so he goes ahead and withdraws if you like the Electivire, and he sends out Japanese Name, which is a Yanmega, which is pretty much going to be a standoff between speed boosts. But the fact that I have 2 speed boosts, I think it's 2 speed boosts on him already, helps a great deal. So he's not even going to be able to touch my Sharpedo, my Big Jaw, you know what I'm saying? As we get another speed boost there. So he's going to go for the Detect. He's going to be one of those guys and just try to stall me out. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Maybe he wants me to switch or something. But nope, the Big Jaws is just going to stay in, take this toxic damage like a champ, and we're going to go for a Waterfall. Because I want to get rid of this thing as soon as possible. I don't want this thing setting up and baton passing. Does it even get baton pass? I should really look that up. But I don't want this thing doing anything. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out right there. And of course, Big Jaws holds the, what did I give him? I gave him a King's Rock actually, because in the battle I mentioned before, I went for a Crunch on, what was it? I think it was a Dragonite, and he ended up flinching with like 1 or 2 HP left, and I just went for the Aqua Jet to take him out. Anyways, Big Jaws does not want to mess with this Dragalge, so I'm going to switch right out into my Crobat here, because I did not know what this thing would want to go for, to be honest. It went for a Surf, so Shade should be able to take that pretty easily. I was hoping that he'd go for like a Poison move or something, but whatever. I'm going to hit this thing up with a Brave Bird. It should do a decent amount. Yes, it does. More than a decent amount. And here's the part where I regret Shade not having any priority moves, because had it had that, or had I had a Groudon on my team, I could have taken that Thunderbolt no problem. Or even if my Aggron was still alive, so yeah. Shade goes down to a Thunderbolt, which kind of sucks. But I still have something left. Zatanna the Zangoose. Why did I name it Zatanna? I don't know. Just it has a ring to it. I'm a Marvel guy too. I'm not even that crazy about DC, but there you go. You DC fans, you get a mention there. Anyways, we're gonna go for the knockoff because I had to wait for the Toxic Orb to poison me there. And you're gonna see here, I'm gonna go for the Facade because Facade plus Toxic Boost on an offensive Zangoose is monstrous. I cannot even tell you. It's freaking amazing. This Zangoose I have to start referring to my Pokemon by their nicknames and stop referring to the species name. Anyways, she has Knockoff, which I wasn't sure if would kill this thing, but it does. Magically, Mr. Cleanly. But yeah, she also has, she has Facade, Knockoff, Poison Jab, and Close Combat. I did have Aerial Ace on her instead of Poison Jab before, but I took it off. So, you know, I think having Aerial Ace on her would have helped Shade cover that, you know, that flying type coverage a little better, but whatever. He's gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve this Alakazam, and just watch this. This is just ridiculous. Copies the Toxic Boost, yeah, it's fine. He goes for the Focus Blast, and he hits it! What are the first turn Focus Blast? This, I don't know, this thing's the Kobe Bryant of this guy's team or something, just coming out in the fourth quarter and going clutch, but he pretty much just took the odds and shoved them up my butt. So anyways, he tries to go for another Focus Blast, and I was counting on that miss. I knew he had to miss, or else I would have just flipped out. And we get to finish him off with a Dark Pulse. So yeah, that's how we got the win. So like I said, you know, this team still has a bit more work to do, but all in all, I think we did pretty good, considering none of them are really OU at all. So yeah. But anyways, guys, until next time, smash that like button if you want to see more weirdly crazy combo of Pokemon battles. And until next time, peace.